everybody. How are you today? Okay, listen. Perry will not be with us today. Perry is sick. I'm trying to tell you, Perry hardly ever gets sick, but he is sick today. I mean, he was up all last night, you know, uh, vomiting and it's just pretty bad. He never gets sick. And even crazier is that I'm the one always gets sick. I think I had some of you guys tell me for why are you always sick? I don't know because I have a very low immune system. But today, Perry is the one sick. And so I've been taking care of him and my son. So hopefully, I think it's my son. I think my son brings home the cooties because he's out partying all the time and then has all kind of people over. And then they bring germs in the house. That's just what I think. I don't know. But anyway, I wasn't going to go on. Then I decided, yeah, I got to go on because some of these stories are time sensitive. So we were supposed to do Married to Medicine today, which we have some explosive, exclusive information. It's got to be hands down the best reality TV show on right now. Really, really is. So hopefully we can do it tomorrow. If we don't do it tomorrow, you guys know that Perry is still sick and he wants to be around when we release this info. Okay. But today, so we're going to talk about Diddy's son, Quincy, turning on him. You know, I think I'm the only blogger that worries about what the children think. I mean, it's bad. Bad news after bad news after bad news. And them kids must be going through it. But Quincy's definitely going through it because, he's dealing with some heavy shit. We'll talk about that. Then let's talk about Jada Pinkett Smith. I'm not a mean person, okay? I'm not mean at all. But Jada is threatened by the new chick I showed the picture of yesterday. She fears that she's going to lose Will. That's why she's making the moves that she's making right now. And I told you guys, after the Oscar slap, remember the counselor or therapist, whatever you call it, that Will was talking to, wanted Jada to fly down there because he was in some other country. I believe it was Dubai, but or maybe India. He was in another country all during that Oscar slap, and she didn't come. And that's when he realized that he didn't want to be with her anymore. And then he threw us all off when he was with her on the book tour. But I think that's a done deal, and she knows it. Then we're going to talk about Chrisean and Blueface. Oh, I wish this was my real hair because I will pull it out. I want to scratch my eyeballs out about talking about these two. But they are making the rounds again every single day. It's like, give me a break. Just one day. Can somebody just get the flu for one damn day? No one's getting the flu. It's bad. So why don't we start with them? Since that's what and so what time is it? So I want to do this video as fast as I can. I'm sorry guys to rush, but I've been running around all day. Perry is very, very sick. So I had to go get things and make sure he was okay. He's running a fever. It's really, really bad. Okay, so let's start with Blueface and Chrisean. I don't even know where my picture is. Here we go. Let's just do this. That way I know where to timestamp. Okay, so yesterday, Blueface came out and said that Cardi B, that Chrisean had slept with Offset, and then Cardi B follows up with her and Offset have she didn't say broken up. She said, I'm single now. I'm sure you guys seen the tape. Here, let me play this really quickly before I get into the dirt because it's kind of crazy.
I don't know if it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't care to find out because I've been single for a minute now, but I have been afraid to not afraid. I just don't know how to tell the world. But I feel like today has been like a sign. The last time I got on live, I kind of wanted you guys to tell you. I kind of wanted to tell you guys, but I didn't know how to tell you. So I was like, I changed my mind. But it has been like this for a minute now, and I just took it as a sign. So I wanna start 2024 fresh.
Now, for me, this sounds sincere. I mean, but people were dragging. Those must be the Nicki fans. They were dragging in the comment section. They said, "Who says that you're single now? Do you mean divorce? Are you doing this because Nicki broke a record?" That's what they're saying. Are you looking for attention, Cardi B, because Nicki broke a record yesterday, being the highest selling female artist to stream? Like they were going. Nobody felt sorry for Cardi B, but me. I don't get it. Like she seems sincere to me. We know from past history that Offset is a cheater. He just is. Okay. And I believe he's been caught 2 other times. This will be his 3rd time. I believe it's way more than 3. It's probably so many we probably would lose count because he is a sex addict. Okay. And even though she chose to have a baby with him, and she knew he was a cheater early on in the relationship, I still feel bad for Cardi B. Okay. So I can't help how I feel. And y'all gonna drag me later because that's what y'all do. That's what we do over here. But I feel sorry for her. I'm more focused in on the Blueface thing. I don't think that Offset slept with Chrisean. I just don't. You guys are going to drag me later. Just let me get my point across before the dragging begins. I just don't think that happened. But also, in the same breath, I can't explain why he would pull Offset's name out of thin air. I don't know what's happening, but I just don't think it happened. But I don't know. So you got people who say, well, then if it didn't happen, why did he say it? Because he's Blueface and he's dumb. So I call Blueface dumb all the time because he is. He's very immature. He's very immature. And I don't even think he realized he's digging a bigger hole for himself. Not with Chrisean, because that's what they do. We're going to leave that with them. That's what they do. Break up, make up, break up, make up. And if that's what floats your boat, keep doing it. Because Chrisean, I was so proud of her. She got the tattoo. She got a flower put over his face on her neck. And she said she's in the process of getting his tattoos removed. And then I heard her a couple hours ago going, well, I worry about him. For why? Why should you worry about him? Was he worried about your damn son when he took him out in the middle of the night in cold weather? You got to toughen up, girl. You have to stop. I like you, Chrisean, but this is too much. This is too much. But anyway, he's got his dumb ass in some big trouble now because Chrisean came on, and y'all got to stop putting all your business on social media. Chrisean came on a couple days ago, it might have been yesterday, and said that Blueface beat her to a pulp. Beat her to a pulp because he's upset that she's with K-Suave, whose real name is Kevin, who she got his name tattooed on her arm already. Girl, I mean, Chrisean, I still like you, but you just do crazy shit. So he came on, and people were outraged. Oh, let me show you the bruises. Let me show you the bruises, and then I'll tell you what the public did. This is crazy.
He will come in my house either asking for pussy or he's gonna beat the shit out of me. Look at all these fucking bruises, bro. Like, my eye was black the other day. I got stomped out on each side of my body, bro. Like, hold on, where the other marks at? Oh, he kicked me because, that rug that Suave gave me? He kicked me. What else? He kept kicking me. These are bruises that's still healing. I don't have none of my nose ring got knocked out.
Why, Chrisean? Why? Why would you put up with that? It just makes no sense. I don't care what your background is. You're just not living for you anymore. It's you and Junior. Okay? So you're developing a pattern at a very early age where I would say Junior will be in therapy by the age of 14. Maybe 12, maybe 10. It just doesn't stop. Twitter is saying Chrisean's baby is Offset Junior. Would you guys remember I played the video the other day when Whack 100 said that was the new plan? I can't, all of these people, I cannot. But Do you hear my son? I'm live. He just starts talking to me. Okay, I know he can hear me. I mean, anyway, but anyway, so uh, uh, I would say a couple months ago, there was a group. Do you guys remember when Blueface came on and he was asking his son, is he gay? And he had all these strippers in the living room and all this. And there was a group of bloggers that called CPS on him. Well, guess what I found out? That tape that I just showed you guys, they sent to the police. I don't even know how I feel about it, because no man, nobody who thinks they're a man or pretends to be a man should put your hands on a woman, period. That's where I draw the line. But I don't want to see anybody go to jail, but maybe that's what he needs. This fool is cutting up, acting a plum fool, and you're on probation? I can't feel sorry for you. You're on probation. And you're running around beating women, taking your baby, stealing your baby in the middle of the night. And even worse, Zeus gives you a television show where you're supposed to find the next female rapper. You'll be dating one of them by episode 3. How does Zeus reward behavior like this? Okay, at first I was down with Zeus, like, oh, it's so entertaining, but no, they say nothing. But, if it goes according to plan, Blueface, you'll be locked up and you won't be able to film a show. Your mother, who always has something to say, is mysteriously quiet, has nothing to say about you putting your hands on a woman, kicking her. Who does that? You're no man. You're a coward. A dumb coward at that. The public's getting sick of you. You're on probation. She said it out of her mouth. Blueface beat me. This is a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. And he deserves it. I don't care if you're upset and your plan of being a pimp, pimping out Chrisean, pimping out Jaden, fell apart. Never put your hands on a woman. Where the hell was your father at? He didn't tell you that? What about your mom, your loudmouth mother? Keep your hands off of women. And Chrisean, I like you, but since you ain't got sense enough to call the cops, I'm glad somebody else does. I'm tired. I feel like I'm caught up in the cycle of abuse. You guys are ridiculous. It is a mess. I don't want to see Blueface on television because he doesn't know how to act. It's a mess. It's a mess. So anyway, so that's what's going down with him. So I don't know what's going to happen. And last time they called CPS on him, it took a couple weeks, but they came and got him. So, I don't know what you're going to do, Blue, but the police are going to be knocking on your door any minute. Especially you're on probation, idiot. You are on probation. He's losing it. He's like falling apart right before our eyes. All because of his ego. You claim, according to Chrisean, you're calling her night and day because she has a new boyfriend. If you wanted to be with her, you would have treated her different. So I don't have time for the nonsense. You are a 10-year-old trapped in a 23-year-old's body. Yeah, you guys are feeling the same way I do. Yep. Police is involved now, Blueface. You did it, dummy. Both of them. Yeah. Someone said both of them. Both of them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't know why I have more compassion for Chrisean, but she's getting on my nerve too. Just stop it with the public outbursts, especially if you don't mean it. Chrisean, do you know how dumb you're going to look if you go back to Blueface and you got the name Kevin tattooed on you? Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, please take the wheel because I can't do it no more. Okay, I got to hurry up. All right, so that's what we talked about for and Cardi B and Offset. I don't believe he slept with Chrisean, but he slept with somebody. Cardi B, you are better off without him anyway. And he was taking up too much of your time. We need another album, okay? And you were over there babysitting Offset's ass. We need another album, all right? So I got all of that. Let's move on. Oh, no, I'm not going to talk about that today. Let's move on to P. Diddy. This is a hot, stinking mess, and it's getting worse and worse every day. So here is P. Diddy's oldest son, Quincy. This is a good looking young man. Isn't he nice looking? He's 30 something, 31. I think he's 31. He's in his 30s, nice looking. Kim Porter is his mom, his real mom. And Puff is his adopted father, because they said that he adopted Quincy at the age of 3. And so Kim is his biological mother, and then Albie Shore. Do you guys know who Albie Shore is? It's, I think he's from the 80s, but he was a very famous R&B singer at the time and looked very similar to Quincy. It's a good-looking young man. But he's going through a lot of torment, mental anguish right now, because his father has been in his ear. Now, the day that Kim Porter passed away, and it took me a long time to find this. This was scrubbed. I had to go to the Jasmine brand to find this. From day one, he's been saying that Puffy had something to do with the death of Kim Porter. He was very adamant about it. Let me put this poster up. Hold on. When he found out, he fell apart. He posted this, and this man was crying. Now, I remember seeing this in real time. Now, all this is pulled down now, but I remember seeing this in real time. He was distraught. And the very first thing he said is, she did not die from lobar pneumonia. Puffy is involved in this. They took her life. And he used the word MURDER right here. Where's my pointer? Right here. From day one, he's been saying it. He wanted to say it that day. He started to say it that day. He was posting about it. Now, all these are gone, because I don't know if someone made him take it down, but he took it down. He came out and said, I just found out this footage from the morning. I learned that Lady Kim Porter, aka Kim Porter, MURDER, I don't want to use the wrong words, and how it ripped the soul from me, my physical body. I was on my way to film the pre-show packages for BET. I received a call from Queenie Donaldson asking me if I was okay and did I hear the news. I had no clue. I do know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over a pneumonia. That's some bull shit. He said it. It was a number of tweets. Now, according to the rumors, when he started saying this, Quincy begged him to stop. He said, my mother just passed away. My stepdad's always been good to me. And you're only bringing me more heartache when you're going around talking about my mom and the only father that raised me. Because remember, Albie Shore did not come back into his life. I think he was like 18 years old. Albie Shore was out of his life this whole time. So he stopped for his son, who he didn't have a relationship the first half of his life. He stopped, but now it looks like he never changed his opinion. He still thinks that P. Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter's death. Now, this is where it gets real. So according to the rumors, he's been talking to his son. And now all this stuff is coming out. He even told Quincy that he's not looking out for your best interest. So he's been running your career into the ground. Because remember, Quincy wants to be an actor. He was on a show by 50 Cent. I can't remember which one it was, but he said, but when Quincy first got into acting, he had a part in the TV show Empire. Do you guys remember Empire? And that was a huge show with oh God, the guy with the green eyes, Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson and our favorite Jussie Smollett. Anyway, it was the show to be on, and it really was so popular, it could have really shot him to the top. But according to Al B. Shore, they wanted to bring Quincy on as a permanent full-time cast member up there with Jussie. And Puffy called around and said no. And the reason he said no is because they asked him for their intellectual property. They wanted to have rights over any songs that were created while making the show. Now, according to the rumors, this is a very standard thing that they do. They said that Jussie signed it, and the guy that played the buff guy, what is his name? Brashire. He played Jussie's younger brother. I cannot think of his name. No, Quincy was in the show called Star. Was it Star? No. It's Empire. It's Empire. What I'm talking about. Let me pull up my thing. I'm going to pull this up while I'm talking. It was Empire. And so he said that was, they were asking Quincy anything that they didn't ask anybody else. It was standard. And they said Puffy held firm on no, to the point that the networks got upset with Puffy. So he's telling his son all of these things, how Puffy could have furthered his career if he didn't want to. And then he's also telling him each day, look at this. Look at this. Now this is out. This is out. Today, also, they said 18, I wrote it down, 18 brand deals canceled their contracts with Puffy, P. Diddy, whatever. People are backing away. Even if right now he doesn't go to court, let's say he pays off these people, he's done. He's done. And not only is he done, now, according to the rumors, Quincy has lost trust in Puffy and is pulling away. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm sure he loves him, and that's the only dad. I'm sure he loves him. I can't say that's the only dad that he knows, because Al B. Shore did come back around. Let me pull up this article about Empire and Quincy when I'm talking to you guys. I feel bad for him. I feel bad because that's just got to be some horrible shit to go through. The man that you think has nurtured you, and he was always grateful, took you in when Al B. Shore was not around, paid for everything for you, ran your career. But now you can't hide from these lawsuits and the stories that are going around, and this person saying this and this person saying that. And worse, what was the final nail in the coffin? That he put his hands on his mother. Broke her nose. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know what I would do, but I would do him. They say that you've got Justin's mom coming out saying that Puffy wasn't the best father. That's Misa Hilton. You've got everybody else saying, yeah, he did this, he did that. They're even talking about his sex life. These kids are listening to all of this. Now, according to the rumors, Quincy's very, very close and feels very, very protective over his younger sisters, the twins, and there's another younger one named Chance, and then the new baby, Love. I don't know. Let me see if I can find this article. I wish Perry was here so I can pull up my stuff while I'm talking. It's sad. It's absolutely sad. And I get it. I would pull away too. We're hearing too many things. And not only are we hearing too many things, we're hearing too many things about you putting your hands on his mother and about you having something to do with the death. That's got to be horrible. That has got to be horrible. It was Empire. It was Empire that he was supposed to go on, and Puffy basically blew that deal for him. This is sad. I don't know. I know you guys tell me to toughen up, but you have to remember the kids are innocent. I mean, he's not a kid anymore, but he was when he was younger. Kids are innocent and they love their parents no matter what. And there was a time where Quincy loved P. Diddy and had more respect for him than he did Al B. Sure. And Al B. Sure, where were you when I needed you? But Al B. Sure just had too much evidence coming his way. And so they said he has pulled away and is scared to be around him at this point. I don't know what he's going to do. And to be quite honest, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I might just, I, I don't know. Do you cut things off with him? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that. I might have to drop. What time is? I might have to drop that link. I don't know what to say. Hey, Selena, Jaguar's been saying Diddy did it for years. She's been saying it for a long time. That's one thing I will say about Jag. She just didn't say it on interviews. She said it in her personal life. As a matter of fact, if she said a lot of stuff to me that she hasn't even said publicly yet. I'm sure she's going to say it one day. And it got to the point, I hate to say this, but it's the God's honest truth. When Jag would talk about it, I kind of like blocked her out. I just did because it seemed so far-fetched. It just seemed like, oh, come on, Jag. Let's just talk about regular stuff. Let's stop talking about this. It's just sad. And I don't know what I would do. So you guys think of that question at the end. What would you do if you were Quincy? I think he's doing the right thing right now. Let's just pull back till I get a plan. That's what I would do. Pull back. I hope I got all of that. I'm not going to talk about that today. How much time do I have? Let's talk about Will and Jada. This is just a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. So you guys remember, I told you this months ago, and everyone said, how do you know? I actually know a lot of people, about 5, that are in the academy, that are signed up in the academy. And just like we talk about gossip on YouTube, they talk about gossip too, okay? And so it had been going around for a while that Will was done with Jada. And I told you what was his final straws when she didn't come to therapy and when he wanted to talk to her. And it really dawned on him that she was just using him and a narcissist. There's no other way to put it. Okay. They said he was crying, just really upset. So now let's fast forward. So I showed you the picture of the girl yesterday that Will's supposed to be hanging out with and really liking. Okay, now there's a difference between hooking up, that thing they do in their bedroom, and really falling in love with somebody. And let me tell you something. I feel that Will Smith has not been truly loved. This sounds really bad, by Jada ever. She's always had an ulterior motive, whether it be his money, make him look bad, to be his punching bag, her punching bag. She never was what I call a real wife. Now, I'm saying this very gently. This is just my opinion because I know some people like Jada, still like Jada. Not a lot, but some. So anyway, according to the rumors, Jada is feeling very threatened by this girl. And this is the reason why she's making the moves that she's making. So now she's going around. So the picture came out yesterday. So she comes out and says that she's never going to leave Will. This is so crazy. She's never going to leave Will. And they are soulmates. And get this. And the slap was a blessing in disguise. That's what she said. I'm not making this up. Now, all of a sudden, when you think he's really going to leave your ass, you want no parts of it when he was in therapy. And now it's a blessing. Let me see if I can find what this girl was saying. She said, I'm not reading all that. I'm going to have to read it. According to Jada, the Oscar controversy in which the Fresh Prince 55 slapped Rock after he made a joke about the actress appearance during the ceremony made an impact on their marriage. That moment of the slapping, at that moment of, slap, I don't know what this word is. It's blocked out. The fan, when you see where you really are, after all those years of trying to figure it out, I would leave Will's side. It took a slap for me to see I will never leave him. I can't. I can't. She's saying now the slap was a blessing in disguise. She's never going to leave him. But there's only one problem with that, Jada. According to the rumors, he hasn't been home in months. He's in love. Girl, you messed up. And all of your shenanigans is not going to work this time. So she was supposed to do a book signing in Target. So she was getting ready and all this. Oh, let me put this up here because I am a little messy. I feel that the book tour damaged her way more than it did Will Smith. I mean, way more, because people are not liking Jada anymore, period. So if you go to her social media, she put this picture up. And it's supposed to be her getting ready for some photo shoot. And she looks very nice, and it gives you the kind of behind the scenes feel. And, this is what my life is like behind the scenes. But really, and this is going to be messy, what I'm going to say, my eyes just shifted to the comment section. And girl, you only have 4 comments. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm trying to explain to you how the slap affected Jada's reputation more than Will. How the book affected Jada's reputation more than Will. People are messing with you, okay? Here you are, Jada Pinkett Smith, worldwide famous, super uber duper rich, and you only got 4 comments, and y'all head over there when I'm done. And not just on this one, all of them. 1, 2, 3 comments. Child, I cannot. But anyway, so she goes to Target. She was supposed to sign some books. Now she claims she just stopped in, but nobody was checking for the book. So she ended up, it just cracks me up. So she ended up just signing the books and putting them on the shelf. Your career, your reputation got tarnished way worse than Will Smith. People like Will way more than they like you. And I know for your people in the chat, this wasn't her fault. She didn't slap Chris. People saw through it. The book tour was excruciating. All the lying and how she loved Tupac, and then the friends come out and say, girl, stop lying. It was just bad. And how she said that he was bad in bed. Do you guys remember that? It's so bad. It's so bad. I mean, you just wouldn't stop. And now he's the apple of your eyes, the love of your life, the soulmate you're never going to leave. Let me tell you what she's going to do, guys. When Will comes and tells her, okay, Jada, I'm in love. This is over. You said, you promised. That's what she's going to say. And I hope he doesn't listen to you. I hope he's over the Jada curse. That's what I'm going to call it. The Jada curse. This relationship is over. You're sleeping with your children's friends. And yesterday, somebody told me it was MC Light. You're bumping and grinding with MC Light. That relationship is never going to work out. So I don't even care if he left you for, I don't know, anybody. Just get out, Will. Just get out. I mean, Dwayne is single now. Get out of that marriage because it's not a marriage. It just isn't. Here she goes at Target.
I've been here at Target. So I'm going to get Worthy. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. But I'm also going to get Dolly Parton as well. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign them. And then I'm going to place them back. There's only 2 here, which is a good thing. But I'm going to sign them. Here we go.
It's not a good thing, Jada. If you look at the other books, they only have 3 books down the row. So only one person brought your book. And how do we know that wasn't you?
Oh, no. My pen's not working. Merry Christmas. There we go.
Happy holidays. Somebody will get a surprise.
So now I'm going to put it up here next to Brittany. Will you be the lucky one to...
No, I will not be the lucky one. Listen, girl, let's just face the music. Nobody wants your book. Where are all the people that's supposed to be like, oh my God, Jada Pinkett Smith is in Target? Where are they? There are none, Jada. You have blown your reputation. Can you imagine if Will Smith was with you in that same Target? They would have to close down the store. Girl, that's what you get because you didn't appreciate what you had. You did not. For some reason in your mind and your narcissist mind, you thought you were the bomb. Girl, name me one movie that you starred in that was a blockbuster. I'll wait. It's a mess, people. It is a mess. Oh, good. Let's I will save Jason Lee threatening Beyonce for tomorrow. Child. What's wrong with you, Jason? What is wrong? We'll talk about that. And then we're going to talk about Married to Medicine tomorrow. Let's pull some comments from the chat. I hope you're talking about Jada. Someone said, set it off. Set it off. I wouldn't say she was the star. I would say Queen Latifah was. But still, it was an ensemble cast. It was a good movie. I mean, one movie where she is just the star and that like Jamie Foxx did Ray, like Will Smith did Muhammad Ali, a movie like that. What is her signature movie? Not with the ensemble cast. Low Down Dirty Shame. And you guys heard about what she had to do to get on Low Down Dirty Shame, didn't y'all? Because allegedly it was produced by Damon. Oh my God. I'm going to say that for another day. Yeah, Will got done dirty, period. Thank you, Ange. Period. Jada done shaved her. I don't even think she has alopecia. This is how much I don't trust this woman, people. Jason's lyrics. That was a movie, maybe the 90s. Did she star in that? Who was her love interest in that movie? The name sounds familiar. Let me see if I can look it up. The name sounds familiar. No, not that. No. I'm gonna look up Jason's lyrics really quick, just because it's driving me crazy that I don't remember. Alan Payne. Well, I just don't remember this movie. Lisa Nicole Carson. That I need to make a video about Lisa Nicole Carson and what the drugs did to her. Okay, if you want to give her a movie, let's give her Jason's lyrics, but I don't think people even kind of remember that movie anymore. I really don't. But I'm gonna be fair. Okay, you starred in Jason's lyrics. I don't know. Her hair grew back for real. Something's wrong. You really think that she has alopecia? I just don't, because of the follicles. So I know a person with alopecia and it's smooth, like where the hair can't even come through the skin. But I'm not a doctor, so you could be right. Collateral. Why can't I remember these movies? Was Jamie Foxx in that movie? I can't remember. Two Brothers. I don't remember that movie. Let's see. I don't know what that means. Jason. I remember the name Collateral Damage, but I just can't remember the movie. The movie Jason Lyric wasn't a blockbuster hit. Oh, it wasn't. I mean, I don't think so either. It was like a nice, cute little movie, but I don't think it was. Okay, Set It Off made 41 million, but cost 9 to make. Not box office hit, but Girls Trip cost 19, but made 120. Jason's Lyric made 20 and cost 9. But that's what I'm saying, Julianne. What movie did she start in that didn't have an ensemble cast? Like Set It Off, Queen Latifah, we got to give her credit. Vivica Fox, it was a nice ensemble cast. What's the next one you said? Girls Trip, Tiffany Haddish. That's just how I feel. I still can't remember Jason's lyrics like that. Nutty Professor, that had the star was Eddie Murphy. There's no movie without Eddie Murphy. I feel like calling the police and reporting Blueface. Okay. I mean, listen, if you did, and I'm not telling you to, if you did, you would have reason. That's like with those other bloggers. It's just pathetic. I mean, it turns my stomach. Did you see the bruises on her legs? He thinks every time he gets mad, he could just haul off and hit somebody. I can't with Blueface. I am so done. I remember this movie. Jeez, I'm getting old. 1994. Inkwell. Okay, hold on. This is a really cute guy, was her partner. Was it Lorenz Tate? Lorenz Tate. I cannot remember. This was a long time ago. 94. That was like 30 something years ago. But it was Jada and somebody else. I can't remember who it was. Blueface and Chrisean scare me. They do. We're going to wake up one day and something's really going to go wrong. These two need to cut it out. Keep your hands to yourself, Blueface. And Zeus, I was supporting you guys at first, but now y'all just getting out of hand. Not even with Blueface. You give a man that puts his hands on a woman their own show. Then you got Jocelyn, who I love, but she was in some kind of manic rage when she went after the one girl on the cast and got locked up and went to jail. And then this last episode with Natalie Nunn going after, what is her name? Biggie. It just, listen, okay, a fight every now and then, maybe, but this is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Yes, Lorenz Tate was the star of Inkwell. Well, how do I know the movie, but I can't remember the storylines? You know what? I'll tell you guys, I have not been to a movie theater in about 10 years. They took me like a couple months ago, and every time I go in there and the lights go low, I'm getting old. I fall asleep. I really do. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this early today. Y'all just remembering all these movies. It's like going down memories lane. Missing the sound. We miss you, Perry. Get well soon. So I'm going to go and end this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow, where we will be talking about Married to Medicine and Jason Lee. All right, you guys, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Oh, I can't even play the theme music because it's on Perry's machine. All right, bye.